Troops, and welcome back to the 7 games in 7 days journey. It's day number 3, it's Wednesday night, and myself and Andy are up here in Cardenden for game number 4 for me, and game number 1 of the week for Andy. But yes, this is game number 4 of the 7 games in 7 days. We are here to see Dundonald Bluebell versus Penicuik Athletic. This was the game that me and Andy did come to a couple of weeks ago, but got abandoned 15 minutes before kickoff due to the frozen pitch. Thankfully for us, the weather is looking pretty decent. It is looking quite dry. It's actually quite warm as well. So the last 3 games for me on Monday and Tuesday have been an absolute washout. So hopefully I'll walk away from this game dry. I have brought the car with me tonight. No public transport after yesterday. I was absolutely knackered this morning going to work. But yeah, raring to go, ready for game number 4. Let's get to it. I managed to drag Andy back into the car after being on the phone to his wife. Andy's going to give us a rundown on what we're expecting tonight between Dundonald and Penicuik. So Andy, give us the league table. What are we expecting from the fixture?
I'm alive after getting here, first of all. Well done. I have actually patched parents' evening, so that's why I was on the phone to the wife. But anyway, so we have got a mid-table. It is a mid-table clash as such. There's a point in it. So you've got 7th place Dundonald Bluebell, and you've got 9th place, lowly 9th place Penicuik Athletic in my eyes. But it is a mid-table clash, as I said. But I've seen both teams play over the weekend. Penicuik had a disappointing outing against Lothian Thistle Hutchison Vale, and Dundonald had a really impressive performance against Harrington. You can catch them on our vlogs as well. But to be honest, it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be an edgy game, I'd imagine. Penicuik have obviously, it's our second game under Callum Elliott. You've got obviously ex-youth teammates together, because Stephen Husband is in the Dundonald dugout as well. But Penicuik have also signed Lewis Turner, and he is someone that has got Lowland League pedigree. He's got East of Scotland pedigree, been with Bonnyrigg Rose. I think he must have started the season in League 2. Went to Gretna. It's not worked out for him. He's come here. It's a really good signing. It's a wee bit of quality in the middle of the park. So it'll be interesting to see how we go. But anyway, I've rabbited on, so we're going to just go for it.
Alright, yep, let's go for it.
On our way down to Moorside Park now. This will be ground 95 for me tonight. So fairly excited after walking away pretty miserable when the game was called off the last time. So I've got another wee reason to be buzzing. For Andy, this is ground number, what was it, Andy? 76. So 95 and 76. So fairly racking through the numbers, which is good to see. But yeah, I mean, Andy's obviously given us a wee bit in depth about the teams and what we could expect tonight. It'll be probably quite like the Clydebank Pollock game last night. It'll be a tight game, but obviously both in different leagues. All the teams sort of in different positions. You know, last night we seen sort of like, you know, it was Clydebank, you know, who are not having the best of seasons, but really should be up there, and obviously came away 4-2 winners. But then tonight we're seeing an mid-table clash, which, as we said, it will be a tight game. I've only seen, it's my first time seeing Dundonald Bluebell actually, but I've seen Penicuik before when they beat Tranent in a cup game. They beat them 1-0. But yeah, as Andy says, there's been a lot of change at both clubs, and we've got 2 sort of well-known names in Scottish football, both managing both teams in the dugout tonight as well. So yeah, looking forward to that. As ever, we're going to go for score predictions. We're going to start off with the Penicuik man. Andy, what are you saying for tonight?
2-1 to the Cook.
2-1 to the Cookie. Oh, I'm just wanting to see more goals. I've seen 19 goals in 3 games already, so I'm hoping that this is going to keep going. So I'm going to say
1-0.
0-0 draw. I'm going to go with we'll go with 3-0 Penicuik. We'll go with 3-0 Penicuik. A wee manager bounce, a wee bit of vengeance as well. There we go.
Well, he's left me with his phone, which I don't know if I'd want to do, but here we are. We will turn that round. Clearly, Penicuik in red, Dundonald in blue. Oh, the Cookie! It's happening. Second time. Here we go. Somebody missed a kick-off, which is hungry. Ciaran, I hope you like what's editing, pal. That's time. Well done, PJ. Sorry, we're getting in a very biased vlog again, guys. On you go, on you go. Ooh. Well done, Reece. Well done. To be fair, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. There you go. Unlucky T. Unlucky. Somebody watch. Well done, PJ. On you go, T, on you go. Unlucky. Right idea. Fucking hell. Ciaran was too busy eating chips to get the goal, but it's a fucking screamer. Big John wants me to start it. What are you doing? Charlie, you go! Someone go for one.
Right, so I'm with Norrie Work, the man himself, who's just started his own football channel recently. Norrie, would you like to introduce your channel to us?
Aye, it's called Football Crazy, but I think you'll just find me under Norrie Work on YouTube.
Yeah, and how are you enjoying all the ground hopping experience, going to all the new games, especially in the lower leagues and things like that?
Well, I think it's great discovering all the wee grounds, and this is a fine example, a nice wee ground, isn't it? I like the banking up the pitches, and I always like to have a look at the dugouts. I don't know why, and the hedges, football grounds. But no, it's good fun, and it's good. I enjoy the football as well. It's always exciting stuff, end-to-end stuff, you know.
So do you find, obviously I'm ground topper myself, and I've got many different reasons as to why I started doing this. One of them because I feel a lot more sort of welcome at these sort of clubs.
Definitely.
What would you say is the standout thing for you? And if you were trying to convince someone else to do ground topping, what was the number one thing that you would say to them to come and do it?
There's a number of things. Once, you're right, everybody's friendly, right? You get talking to people, you didn't get ripped off as well. I can also get into grounds a wee bit cheaper because I'm older. A fiver tonight, a fiver to come to a football game. Yeah. And I think there was one example I gave. I'll try and be as quick as possible. Where I used my bus pass to go travel at the park and ride, walked to Crossgates, and I got a cup of tea and a pie for about $2.50. Right. And I got in for about, it was a £3 or something like that. I mean, you know, it was about $5.50 it cost me to go to a football game, you know.
They're probably still a good standard of football as well.
Incredible, and you enjoy the football, you know, it's good fun, and you get talking to a lot of people as well. So I find it's good. You didn't get ripped off, and the catering's good as well. There's another example, as I say. Tonight, by the way, I shout out for their soup. I don't know if you've had the homemade soup at Dundonald Bluebell. Brilliant.
No, I've had 2 portions of chips. I've not had the soup yet, but no, thank you, Norrie. I appreciate that. Cheers.
That's all right, yeah. I use it. Tough as well.
No, Ciaran's doing something because he's got all these games. So take up. Just let it go.
There's a history of these wee village teams and all that. But they went down the pitch on the Saturday morning. They came out and fucking played football, you know. I mean, they were...
That's your grass pitches for your troops. Ball got played and just stopped dead. But we all love a bit of AstroTurf, and it.
I'm not going to follow had a...
No, in the second half, but you never. Like, 20 minutes. Penicuik were the best for the first 20, so.
He's got a goal.
Keep him out. Matty. Oh, good save, goalie.
It's 3-1 now, eh? So,
Aye.
a good time to score away because there's no that much long left.
Only will come in, lucky.
Struggling on that pitch.
The shot.
Good
tackle.
Play the boy done well there to block. Yes. Absolutely right. Actually. There we go.
I mean, they were a better team, eh?
I would say so.
You're getting me from a different perspective after the game at Moorside Park between Dundonald Bluebell versus Penicuik Athletic. I am back in my bedroom as I actually forgot to put in a wee bit about the game afterwards. So I'm currently doing it now and this will be squeezed into the video. But no, just to wrap things up on the East of Scotland action was, again, it was a good game of football. The first half it did take a bit of a while to start, but it was quite edgy because I think the pitch probably did play quite a part. It was difficult conditions for all the players to play in. There was a lot of passages of play when the ball was moving about. It was getting stuck on the grass and it was making it really difficult. Some of the tackles as well, especially late on in the second half, were really heavy. And I'm actually quite surprised that no one got sent off. But we actually did get word from one of the Penicuik committee members that the game nearly did get called off again. So that could have been 2 times in the drop, but this time obviously due to a waterlogged pitch. So fair play for that game still going ahead. But the first half, not really too much to say about it. But the second half, it felt like it went a bit flat, sort of, for about a 20-minute period, but then really picked up again near the end. But Penicuik did run away 3-1 winners. I think credit to the goal as well, that was about 40 yards out as well. You can catch that on socials as well. We've retweeted it on Part of the Bus. It's honestly, if you've not seen it, you need to go and check it out. It's an absolute screamer of a goal. As I said, 40 yards out. Keeper's about the 18-yard line in the box. Penicuik player just hits it, dips in the keeper. It's one of these shots that it's like once in a lifetime shot. But no, as I said, good victory for Penicuik. 3 points as well. Andy's one happy man. And yeah, Penicuik now go above Dundonald Bluebell in the East of Scotland League table. But that will be the end of game 4 on day 3. And now we move on to some international football and the opening of the Euro qualifiers. On Saturday, I am having a break, Thursday and Friday, with work, podcast commitments and that sort of thing. But on Saturday, I will be going to see Scotland versus Cyprus. So really looking forward to this one. And then after that, I will be wrapping things up with SWFL action between Moorside United and Falkirk Development. And then to finish off the 7 games in 7 days, it will be the Challenge Cup final between Raith Rovers and Hamilton Accies. But yeah, hope you enjoy it, guys, and see you in the next one. Cheers.